So for my service learning project, I did my volunteering at Interfaith Charities of South Lee, which is a nonprofit organization within the Lee Health that serves people food, water, snacks, and basic necessities that are needed for people within who are struggling a little bit financially, or maybe having a hard time with money because of an injury, unable to go back to the job, or many other different scenarios. We are not a group that does it for like people who need it for permanently. We only give it to like, let's say 3 days worth of food per se before they run out because we are just trying to supplement them. We are not trying to give them back all the food that they need because at that point, they would rely more on us than they need to. So, how to redo this? So, meeting the immediate needs for basic accessories, we gotta distribute the food properly in order to do that. That means making sure that it's bagged properly, is going into the right customer, the right clients who are driving over here. We also need the food itself to be in refrigerated areas if necessary, and make sure that the expiration dates are not too long for the food, as there's been multiple times where there's an item sitting in the fridge and the expiration date is too long and we have to throw it out. And there's also certain other foods such as cakes, meats, and other items which would be forced to be thrown out within multiple days or so, which can be a problem if we don't get it out in time. But within all that work, there's a great community support system. You can build a bunch of relationships with people there. In the San Carlos area, it is mainly older people and seniors that are working there. You occasionally get a few college and high school volunteers that are doing the interfaith charities with you, but that is more of the seniors than y'all with the high school people. But the benefit to that is you get to make many great relationships with people who have lived a lot longer, so you can get to learn some knowledge about some past experiences they've had and how and why they're doing the interfaith charities in South Lee. Now, and also with dealing with customers, you gotta realize that these customers are one people who are struggling financially, or maybe they just have it going through a rough time after like surgery or unable to back them to the job. Because of that, we gotta treat them with dignity. You gotta even know like some people may be more cranky than others or may argue a lot more than others. Everyone is here at Interfaith for a reason, and if they're coming in as a client, chances are they're probably a little more like say rude or maybe unkind um, compared to most people. Not saying it's a bad thing, but many of them that probably went through a difficult time or are going through a difficult time as of now and are finding it difficult to try and stay positive. And we are here at Interface to help lift up that positive mindset and try to bring it back to them during those hard times. And the long-term impact, Interfaith Charities of South Lee has been around for decades by now. It's well known throughout all of Lee County. We have multiple vans going out picking up food from Lee Health hospitals and also even delivering food to other people's doors who are unable to make it to our San Carlos building. We also get some people who can just walk or ride a bike to our area and then pick up a whole box of food and then they ride back home, which I believe if we're able to do that and keep people from traveling so much would be a great experience. The civic engagement is more than providing food. It is about building connections and supporting organizations to improve the quality of life of everywhere in Southwest Florida.